You're listening to the Wired for Impact podcast.
We have to understand that the demand for the dollar, with interest rates being high, everything is in dollars still. So they're weaponizing the dollar at the same time while they keep injecting, inflating. So they're weaponizing the dollar to where people can't even make moves outside of the dollar just yet. Until we have regulation for this new system. This is why regulation in crypto and digital assets is so important. And it explains maybe even why the lawsuit with Ripple is going on, even though we see the adoption of this technology behind every major financial institution worldwide. Mm-hmm. And I have documents upon documents upon documents here. This file, I'm old school. I like to print things because they can disappear. Anything digital can disappear. I'm old school. Print things, I highlight them, and I've been holding these documents for a very long time now, and some of them even date back to 2017. And these are partnerships with Ripple. I mean, it is insane what's happening here. There's so many pieces moving at the same time to one common goal, a new financial system. Mm-hmm. And that's really the crux of this.
A shift of power. Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about Ripple. For those that are not clear, who have not been paying attention to this part of it, well, first of all, we're talking about a blockchain digital asset called XRP that Ripple, the company, has largely distributed. They essentially are the face for XRP, which is a decentralized coin, correct?
It is, yes. A lot of people think it's not, but it actually is.
So the reason why this is why XRP has gotten a lot of attention and controversy is if we look at it through the lens of these central bankers, this represents a competitive product, correct? If your product is the dollar and the dollar is the reserve currency, but you're seeing stress signals that this is at the end of its life cycle, that I think is why we're seeing a lot of this shifting going on, a lot of this maneuvering and a lot of this frankly foul play that's going on and media manipulation. We gotta show how unstable the crypto market is because the dollar people don't want people to go into crypto, or at least not yet until they have their solutions set up. So let's talk a little bit about XRP. You guys have educated me a lot on XRP and why it might be a very solid solution for this new economy, this new global reset that's about to occur. Can you explain your interest in XRP, why you feel it might be a solution to the economic problems we're facing?
Yeah, so first of all, XRP was created, it's a liquidity token. Okay.
Explain what that means to the average person.
So it has the ability to settle within seconds. So it can provide liquidity. It's a financial instrument that can provide liquidity because it can settle and send and move around value in seconds. Now, the thing about it, why it's so unique is besides the fact that it can move such a large amount of value within seconds, it's also scalable, which means it can scale more transactions as the market matures, as it takes on more demand. The other thing is it's actually in alignment with the globalist agenda, which is green, clean energy, environmentally friendly. So it has those three, it has those three characteristics that are perfectly suited for the central banks to move value. And everything is in alignment with what they want. And then that makes you wonder, oh, well, no wonder they have all these partnerships behind the scenes, why they're rubbing shoulders with elite central bankers and different financial institutions. It's because they created a technology that has the capabilities to meet exactly the needs of the central banks and financial institutions. And that also makes you see, it's always about asking the questions. A good question is, okay, well, if they're so good, they're so capable and they're probably going to succeed, and I'm talking about Ripple and XRP, then why aren't they talked about more on mainstream news? Why aren't they really promoted in the crypto space? They're really not. The only promotion they're getting right now is from the Ripple lawsuit case, and that's actually to really push people away from it, because the average person, when they see a company getting sued or a digital asset being gone after, they try to stay away. They follow the news. They're like, oh, that's probably not good. I got to stay away from it. But the question is, that's why they don't promote it. They don't want everybody to be involved in XRP and get their hands on it. And if you actually look at how many wallets there are for it, there's such a small amount of people in the world that actually own XRP, to be very frank with you, And so the thing is with XRP, it has these capabilities that are perfect for the banks and for moving value. And that makes sense for the partnerships and the discrete agreements that they're having behind the scenes.
Versan, I know you have something to add to that.
Yes, I'm sorry. I've been drinking too much coffee as usual. Okay. And I apologize to everybody in the audience too. So what Vandell said is absolutely correct. He's right about everything, but I would like to add that we have to look again at the liquidity issue. As global liquidity continues to drop, the institutions are going to have to rethink sustainable monetary supply, right? And they're going to have to look for solutions to provide liquidity across different currencies as well. So every day it becomes more evident that this technology, XRP, plays such a crucial role in building and bridging the traditional financial system with this new system. There's a bridge there. And again, those, I got to say this too, is those who sacrifice their time, energy, and resources to be in the right place at the right time are certainly positioned for success, incredible success. And also with all the banks going down, blockchain-based solutions, again, they're going to have to go live very soon. So we're getting very close.
Can you clarify something for me or just shed some light on this? On the one hand, XRP seems to be a tool for freedom, a monetary what's the word I'm looking for? A tool essentially that will solve the problems. It'll solve the liquidity problem. So it presents itself as a solution to some of the big problems that we're seeing right now. And yet at the same time, we're also seeing a lot of connection between Ripple, XRP, and some of the globalists that we're saying is also maybe possibly engineering this economic crisis. How do you reconcile supporting XRP while at the same time it seems to be there's a lot of globalist connection to it?
Yeah, it's simple. So first of all, people need to understand this. If you understand monetary history and the way the central banks operate, even the Vatican, all the way dating back from centuries ago till today, you'll understand this, that the bankers and the ones who control the money control the world and they control the people. And they will never give you more control as time goes on. The only thing they're going to do is take more control for themselves and take it away from the people. And right now you're seeing the stages of that we're going through, and blockchain plays a big role in this. So the thing is, with XRP, we don't believe that the central banks are going to give you an option, or anybody, to have your own money that you can use to pay for anything without them being able to monitor it. That's extremely naive. And that's why we don't believe Bitcoin will succeed in the greater future, in the long run. They're going to find a way they will shut it down. They're not going to have a central bank digital currency and then allow Bitcoin, which is a direct competitor with it. So you can use Bitcoin instead of use their CBDC, which gives them more control.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Wired for Impact. If you're interested in creating and expanding your impact, be sure to visit us online at impactnow.com.